Hey guys, how you guys doing? We want to come out and give you guys some hygiene kits. And so we ask you guys if you just come up one at a time.
It's a simple gesture, but one that is met with gratitude and often surprise.
I knew they had big sponsors, but I wasn't expecting anything like this. But it's great, you know. It's nice to get it's nice to know that you have people out there that don't even know you that actually care enough to provide for you.
Inside these bags from the Bay Area Rescue Mission are just some of the things so many of us take for granted.
It looks like just a bag of toiletries. You see them in your house every day. If you imagine the first 5 minutes of your day, or if you take a long time to get ready, the first hour and the last 15 to 30 minutes of your day, you kind of forget that you have all of those things around you that you need sort of hygienically. And one of the things about homelessness is you, by the very nature of being without a physical home, all of those things are not there for you by default.
The Bay Area Rescue Mission in Richmond was established back in 1965. It started with 12 beds for men, and it served 35 meals a day. Over the last 52 years, the need has grown. The dining room is always busy and full of people looking for a warm meal.
Anywhere between 600 and 1,000, even upwards of 1,200 meals a day.
Everyone comes in looking for something a little different. For some, like Jeff, it meets that immediate need of getting a roof over his head.
All of a sudden I heard about this place and my son brought me to it, and here I am today getting the word of the Lord. It's working.
Some people stay for up to 3 years, enrolling in long-term programs. It is an opportunity that requires commitment, but one that also gives people the chance to change.
That thing meth came along and it just took my life away, you know. I mean, it went from snorting it to smoking it to just, you know, having it run my life. I find myself jobless, homeless, and penniless.
Joe QUARIO went through the mission's culinary program and says it opened so many doors for him. He now works with others at the rescue mission, giving back to the place that gave to him. And while many people are served by the Bay Area Rescue Mission, the nonprofit says it is always thinking of the people they couldn't help.
We turn away anywhere up to about 3,000 women and children per year just based on capacity alone. We're seeing a huge uptick in the amount of women and children on the street. So we are currently trying to build and open a Bridge of Hope Center, which would expand to another 140 beds for women and children and a whole additional state-of-the-art facility there.
It's a long-term plan that begins with these first steps.
We meet material needs first, you know, and that's the symbol and the sign of real care is providing meals, is providing hygiene, providing these basic material needs that for so many of us go for granted, but they're really, really important. They're fundamental for life and flourishing.
Meet the needs, create a safe place to stay, and do it all with compassion and an understanding that change can take time.
Well, I've been here a month already. I've lost the craving to do it, but I still ain't strong enough to go home if someone was to knock on my door. But God's going to tell me when it's time to go home. I got a feeling it's going to be a little while.
Well, the Bay Area Rescue Mission told us it can always use some more hygiene kits. So in between newscasts at KTVU, we got together to do what we could to help.
It was an assembly line of all the things that someone might want or need.
I'm investigating socks. Sometimes they come in a pile of 3, and I have to separate them. And then Pam does the snacks, the granola bars, and I pass it off to you.
It's a little team building.
Together we worked better. Yes.
Friendship! And a little competition.
I think our pace was a little bit ahead of the other side.
We set the tone. We set the tone for the whole day.
It was supposed to be a team building. It feels like a competition between different sides of the building.
Competition is healthy.
It is.
Competition makes everyone work a little faster, a little harder.
Bring our A game, right? To everything we do.
Between you and your 9 a.m. producer.
Chelsea. I have to say producers are always very efficient, and we tend to go a little bit long. So I think Chelsea's definitely been holding up.
There was definitely like a backlog here. I'm just
there was a backlog because Pam and I were chatting.
And a way to have fun while giving back.
To be fair, he had to put stuff in a bag and seal it.
No, he didn't, because I did that.
Oh, and the truth comes out.
Whatever you say, Claudine.
That's
You're
right.
always right.
What was your job?
When?
Right there. What was your job?
Stop and seal. So by the time the bag got to me, it stopped in me, and I sealed it.
Weren't you supposed to put stuff in the bag?
Well, you helped me with that, just to make the process a little quicker.